most people that are engaged in chemsex are not, your stereotypical homeless drug addict person, right? These are mostly educated people working, have homes, or
I don't think that people are really talking about it. They always hide it from their jobs, from their loved ones and things. The people that I speak don't aren't really open with it, only within the community, but it's not that you can discuss it with anyone.
7 years ago, I quit meth cold turkey. I used crystal meth for years. At first now and then weekly, then finally every day. I would crave for habit. I had sex for days until the influence of meth.
Hello, nice to meet you. Hi, my name is Jason Farrell, and I'm the founder and director of Choices Support Center here in Amsterdam. And we provide social support services, psychological counseling, and prevention services for people who engage in risk behaviors associated with drug use and sexual behaviors. What chemsex has been known to be is a combination of 3 or more drugs, usually GHB, ketamine, and 3-MMC. And of course, people add on different drugs or use, different combinations, but it's mostly done to help facilitate sexual activities with you and your partner, or in a group at a party.
The weekend started with my regular pub run. I visited dark rooms and used whatever came into my hands at that point. It was only afterwards that I realized that sex was part of my addiction, and that it added to it even further. Drugs lowered the threshold for sexual contact, for being intimate. It started with ecstasy, which was later replaced by crystal meth, coke, often in combination with ketamine, and GHB. It allowed me to push my boundaries. I was afraid I wasn't enough for just casual sex. The drugs made me want to have more extreme sex, so that the person who had sex with me thought I was special, and complimented me and said, "Next time I would like to have Mike again."
So when people start experimenting with drugs, any drug, particularly chemsex, usually it's friends introducing each other to that. And the way people use their drugs, from a harm reduction perspective, is very important, right? So safe drug use, right? Injecting drugs using clean, sterile needles, getting the right equipment, using very little. But what's also important is not picking up bad technique. And when it does become problematic, where do people go? Right? That's the problem, right? That is the problem. Not until the past few years, there has been more and more counseling services for gay and bisexual men or people doing Chemsex in the gay community, right? There have been very few queer services for the queer community per se.